while addressing the characteristics of an inner child and how to deal with the inner child, unresolved inner child, that is, let's talk about the traps associated with being involved with the inner child. When you are involved with someone who has an unresolved inner child, overly emotional, inconsistent, unstable, always going into victim mode once confronted, exhibiting characteristics of an unruly child, and they have not sought any help for it. Let's say that you move in together, you get married, and you make a promise to this person. You're going to catch hell trying to get rid of it, and part of it is your fault, and I'm going to tell you why. A lot of you, when you get involved in a relationship with this type of person, this person has something that you do not have, that you can use, something that is missing from your life that they bring into your life. A lot of times it could be financial. It could be biological. It could be a situation where you never had children before and this person's ready to have children. It could be a career situation where, you want to have better opportunities and this person's in the same field that you're in and they could provide you with that, the networking ability. It could be a number of things, but they're providing you with the missing piece that you've been looking for a long time. Now, you find other qualities in this person. They could be humorous. They could be nice. A lot of these people are very charismatic, very outgoing, a lot of them. And they are lovable on a good day. But see, that's the problem. You don't know when it's going to be a good day or a bad day. And unfortunately, people who have experienced trauma as a child, which creates the unruly inner child, a lot of them don't go to therapy to get that fixed. So they go into relationships, as I stated before, looking for someone to provide them with the missing piece. You offer that security and whatever the case is. But the thing is once you put a ring on it, and I did a previous audio about taming toxic with a ring. You might want to check that out where I talk about that. You turn around and you get into a long-term committed relationship with this person, but you're now in a trap because you've gotten used to a certain lifestyle. You've gotten used to a certain way of life, be it financial, religious, emotional, whatever it is. And you know that first of all, if you leave this person, it's going to be a huge mess. You really don't know what the consequences would be if you left. A lot of you have already been brainwashed to believe that this person is going to kill themselves if you leave. Little do you know that that's the tactic that they used before with their previous exes just to make them stay. But you don't know that. Because the level of emotional intensity that they give you when they say, I'll just die. I'll just die without you. If nobody can have you, nobody, all of this stuff. And you're not used to it, so you figure, okay, well, they must really be crazy about me. Maybe we could work things out, and you put things off. Now, mind you, this is after you confronted them about something, and they don't want to accept the change. That's what unruly children do. You tell them there's a change in the program, a change in the game, or something like that. The first thing they're going to do is get overly emotional. First thing they're going to do is get manipulative and have fits and everything else. All this negative behavior in an effort to sway your decision. But you're in a trap. So you're living financially a little bit better than you did before. You don't have to work as much as you do. But see, the trade-off is you're under stress. Your blood pressure's a little bit higher. Your blood sugar's a little off. You don't have as much energy as you used to. You probably gained some weight because you don't have time to exercise and go to the gym and do things because this person always has some situation going on. You don't get much sleep at night because of the instability of this person. You don't know what you're going to be coming home to. Some of you are starting to pick up habits like drinking and chain smoking and using drugs just to be able to tolerate living at home with this person. But in the back of your mind, if you turn around and leave today or tomorrow, you're going to have to struggle. Well, let me tell you something. I can address the financial issue real quick, and it's a simple thing to do. Go ahead and leave if it's that bad. Go ahead and call it quits if it's that bad. You're like, how can you say that? There's going to be drama. There was drama when you were married to him. You think there wasn't going to be any drama if you left? And I'm going to tell you why. So you're thinking in your mind, if you go off on your own today or tomorrow, number one, there's going to be drama. Yes, there is. There's going to be drama, but the drama is going to end once the gavel goes down in the courtroom and the final divorce is over. That's it. You can move on with your life and probably find somebody who's probably more on your emotional level and more stable. But you don't have sense enough to see that because you're caught up. And the second thing, you're talking about, oh, well, they provide this extra income. First of all, you're not getting enough sleep so you can produce well on your job anyway. Your health is already in jeopardy, so you're probably taking more sick time off. You're probably taking more FMLA days off because you're not feeling well or you're just overly exhausted because of this person. So think about how much time you're going to get back if you were on your own. You'll be able to sleep better because you'll have peace in your house. Your blood pressure will go down. Your blood sugar will stabilize. You'll be able to perform better. You'll have more time to go to the gym or take your hikes and do the things that you used to do before. You'll be able to socialize with some people that you haven't been able to socialize before because this person was so selfish and didn't want you to go anywhere with anybody without them. That mental pressure has been alleviated. And because that mental pressure has been alleviated, that energy has been rechanneled into better health. Not only that, you have more mental space to be creative so you can have more income. By the time you look up 6 months or a year down the line, you're making probably the same amount of money, if not more, than you had if you were living with this toxic person. But you don't see that, do you? You got to think about all scenarios, people. You got to think about all the scenarios. Living in this situation and not doing anything about it, you are blocking your own blessings. You are blocking your own blessings by allowing this toxic person to just keep going through your life and going through your life. And you're sitting up there, you'll deny it for a little while, it don't bother you, and a couple of months later you're stressed out. It's taking a toll on the one gift that has been given to you by your Creator to use wisely, and that is your life. And you're letting a person you only known for 5 minutes come in and turn everything upside down. So my question to you is, what are you going to do about it? It goes back to the ultimatum. And I'm going to tell you what the caveat is on that, because I'm going to tell you what happens. Sometimes when people give that person the ultimatum that they need to go to therapy or whatever, they'll play it out just long enough to shut you up too. Then all of a sudden they'll start bringing up all these things that we need to take care of. Oh, we had this emergency and that emergency and this emergency and that emergency. The reason why those emergencies are popping up is because that person's not being committed. Think about it. If that person had tried to do the real spiritual work like they were supposed to, half the bullshit y'all going through right now, you wouldn't even be going through it. All these mysterious, unfortunate circumstances wouldn't be popping up if that person had done the work they need to do before they got involved with you. But you don't see it like that. You got to learn how to look at things from the outside in once you see that there's a problem present. And if that person is not willing to do the work and all the emotional strain is on you, you're going to have to make a decision, either them or you. So with that being said, I bid you peace.